2025, it's almost done. I mean, we're almost through August, right? There are, get this, 127 days until Christmas. That is 18 Fridays away, and that may seem like a long way, but the Salvation Army is focused on Christmas assistance. Major Carla Binnix joins us to talk about it. So let's give folks just kind of an idea of how the Angel Tree program impacts this area.
Okay, we served over 1,800 children last year, so that was really amazing. We had thousands more in the Triad area as well.
And 1,800, you think of 1,800 of our neighbors needed that help with the tree assistance. So every single year we get calls at the station from people who are looking for presents for their children, and it's well past that deadline. And I always hate to say, well, the deadline was such and such. So let's go over the deadlines now so folks can be prepared.
Okay, so on October 2nd, we're going to start taking appointments to come and do their in-person interviews for applications, and those applications will be on the 7th and 9th of October.
Okay, that's in-person registration.
Face-to-face.
Okay.
So if they're not comfortable doing it online, they can do
But if
this.
they do want to do online, they need to do it at
that date will be the 13th at 6 p.m. We will turn that program on. And I'm sorry, the 9th until the 13th.
Okay. And so that is your time that you need to earmark if you're thinking that you might need assistance this year. So that October 7th through the 9th and the 9th through the 13th. Now there are specific things that you need to put on that application.
Yes. They're going to need their picture ID with the zip code in the Triad area.
The parent will need that. They don't need that for the child, but they do need that for the parent.
Or the guardian, and then they will need their proof of income as well as expenses. And they will need either birth certificates or medical cards with their birth dates on them. And if it's a proof of guardianship, they'll need to bring that with them as well.
And so you see the requirements that are up on your screen right now, and it's big to point out the age range for what the Angel Tree serves.
So Angel Tree serves ages 12 and under.
Okay, so if your child is 12, you can still get a present for that child.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right, and so, to put out the angel trees, to match the list with the gifts, to get them out to the families, that takes a whole lot of volunteers.
It does, and they can call that same number, 336-907-3635, and we'd love to have their help with Angel Tree or kettles, whatever they feel comfortable doing. It's a labor of love, a lot of work, a lot of walking.
All right, we're going to keep that number up for just a minute. Kind of tell me what kind of volunteer opportunities are there for folks.
Okay, you can come and help us with applications. We may need interpreters. We also have time in the warehouse where the gifts start rolling back in, and we need to sort them and get them in the right family's bags. So there's always a good time doing that. We have a lot of good help here in Greensboro.
And so some people you can volunteer on your own, but you might want to get like your church group or your parent group or your soccer group or whatever else to do that kind of together.
Yes, and it's a lot of fun to do that together and make it a group effort, or if they want to just adopt angels or do a toy drive, something like that, instead of exchanging a coffee cup for Christmas again, they could help a child.
And so when we're talking about the needs, people see the trees right everywhere, and they seem to some people pick up one, some people pick up two. How important is it for folks to make sure that they're getting back that Angel Tree ticket?
It's very important because we are trying to make up the gifts that are lost or never come back. Some people have good intentions and the gifts just don't come back, or maybe brother got 3 gifts and sister only got 1. We're still trying to make those up so that they have at least 3 gifts in their bag and a coat.
All right, and when will we start seeing these angel trees pop up?
After the end of October, we hope to have those all up and around in the Walmarts here.
Okay, all right, so we're talking about like November-ish or whatever, because things need to be done kind of early.
Even though Thanksgiving's not here, we still have plenty of people that like to adopt those angels early.
Yeah, all right, well, thank you so much for your time and for letting folks know what the deadlines are and for everything. If you missed any of this, maybe you need to send it to someone. It's going to be in the Who Wants to Know section of our website.